Hafaday, welcome to the Guam Contractors Association GCA's Today. And today we have a very exciting and brand new, and it's just an incredible guest because not that he's a part of the GCA, but he provides a lot to contractors for many years, and guess what? Many years to come. But don't let me tell you about it. Let's welcome Tino San Gil.
Thank you.
Tell
Joe.
us what you are, where you're from, what your position is, and let's share the opportunity all the Guam contractors have.
Okay, so my name is Tino San Gil. I'm the General Secretary for Guam Football, which is soccer here on Guam. So what happened is we have a lot of opportunities for contractors for this coming year and for the years to come.
Right on.
Okay? So in the past, we have built a real nice facility up in Harmon. In fact, we have spent over $9 million in that facility.
Wait, time out. $9 million.
Yes,
Okay.
Joe. $9 million.
Wow.
Okay. And as you can see, if you go to the facility now, we have a new building, which is part of our inventory. And it includes, 4 locker rooms, a gym, classrooms, and of course a decking that can hold 900 seat capacity.
Yes. Nice.
So it really looks like a stadium now.
Yes.
So the facility is coming together, and we still have some more projects that we're looking at, but also we're looking at projects island-wide.
So, Tino, this new facility that was just built, how much was that one facility by itself, the new one?
The new one that we built, this new building costs $1.2 million.
So 1.2 million, was that paid for by our local government, or?
It was half and half. It was a part of the matching fund with the government.
Nice.
But then also FIFA contributed $600,000 for this project.
$600,000 of brand new money into Guam through the Guam Football Association. Now, is it kind of obvious that you use the local contractors to build that facility? What?
All the contractors that we used in that facility was local.
So
all that money stays here on island.
So the blocks, the equipment, the windows, I mean, everything was local labor, local installed,
Yes.
local. So outside money coming in via FIFA with the assistance of our government, of course,
Right.
and to our local contractors. That's an awesome thing, people. Tino has some even greater and exciting news coming up, and this is what I'd like to focus on for now, is these upcoming projects, besides the one that just took place. Oh, and by the way, the competition that was just had, I had the opportunity to go on the new facility up on the stands, and wow, talk about amazing. Contractors, you guys got to go over there, check it out, because what you guys have done was totally amazing. Thank you very much, Tino, for that.
Okay.
Now, tell us, what future plans does the GFA have for Guam and its soccer people?
Okay. So what we did was on January of this year, we met with AFC, which is the Asian Football Confederation,
Okay.
and also with some FIFA delegates.
Nice.
They came to Guam, and we mapped out a future 5-year, 10-year strategic plan.
5 to 10 years.
Yes. So one of the biggest concerns that we had was clubs not having proper facilities. So what happened is now FIFA came back and said, okay, we will start funding to build those facilities for those clubs all over the island.
So FIFA is going to begin funding
Yes.
facilities. Hear that, contractors? A little tip. Check out GFA.
Yeah, so starting this year, we have $1.5 million of money that's been set aside for Guam football to start projects here on Guam.
Nice.
So if there's any contractors that would like to bid on these projects, please give us a call at GFA.
Yep.
And Joe, you can provide that information.
Yeah, right on. Yes, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So we also have future projects for the next maybe 4 years for projects island-wide.
Nice.
And it doesn't have to deal with facilities. It could be anything that we want. But one of the main focuses facilities for all our clubs from Talafofo all the way up to Jigo.
Nice. Tino, I also, we've been a part of soccer for many, many years.
Sure.
And the soccer facility that's being built right now, as we speak, down south, the Agate Pneumatic Road area.
Yes.
Now, it's a beautiful piece of property. I mean, the view alone is to die for. Wow, people, you got to check it out. But when are we expecting that to be done?
We're looking at that to be completed, hand over to us from Sumitomo, hopefully by the end of the year. But we also have money set aside to upgrade that facility, meaning fencing and then putting the natural grass. So we're trying to complete it by the first quarter of next year, or even as soon as Sumitomo gives us that.
Okay, so we're looking at 2018. We're going to have at minimum the fencing and the fields itself.
Right.
Now, is there going to be a facility that will be built eventually?
The first part of the strategic plan was to get all the properties.
Okay.
So what we did was we divided the island in half.
Okay.
We're looking at properties in Jigo, we're looking at properties in Manila, and then we're looking at properties in Talafopo.
Nice.
The other part is we're looking at Agate, and then of course Mongmong, Chalampago, and then NCS.
Nice.
So that's the strategic plan. We went both east or west.
Okay.
Okay. So projects are ongoing right now as we speak. The money has been set aside. It's already been, it's already been appropriated for Guam to use.
Nice.
So we're just waiting for all the paperwork for the properties to be turned over to us, and then we can start the project.
If there was one challenge that you would like to overcome, or if there was one, what would that be? Could the GCA help you out in any such way to get over that challenge or hurdle? Is there?
Well, if more companies will come in and submit bids, and of course we can't do projects unless we have 3 bids.
Okay.
Okay. And that's the FIFA requirement, that we need to have 3 bids in order for us to start projects.
Nice.
So we encourage all your members
Yeah.
to come to us, and we'll give you all the plans and all the bid packet, and please turn in the bid.
Now the plans, were those plans done here locally as well?
All the plans are done locally.
Nice, incredible. So GFA not just provides the contractors with the facility to build,
Yes.
to buy the land here locally, but also architects and engineers. GFA puts them to work as well.
Sure.
Nice.
Wow.
Tino, with all the projects that you've already completed, would you agree that for 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, as far ahead as 2022 to 2023, the Guam Football Association will have projects for the local economy or for local contractors?
Yes. Okay. So what happened is FIFA goes on a 4-year cycle.
Okay.
And the cycle will end in 2019. So these projects that we have ongoing, the project cycle will end in 2019. But also there's a projection for the next cycle, which will go all the way up until 2023.
Now, with that said, I mean, you've got a lot of projects on your hands. As General Secretary, you have an entire staff that helps. And me, I got to say, I'm personally involved to some degree as a representative of the Wolverine Soccer Club as well. And I have to say, people, being a part of the Guam Football Association as well, is my girl plays for the national team. And just this year alone, first time I've ever experienced as a parent, I did not have to pay for travel expenses. I actually didn't pay for much anything at all. And many thanks to Tino. GFA has provided my girl with such opportunities going through different countries, experiencing the different airports. She knows how to navigate. Is there something you can also offer? Because as contractors, we are families too. We have
Sure.
kids, we have wives, and we enjoy these different countries. Could we talk a little about what it is or what GFA has to offer for these families as well, or these youths?
Okay, so anyway, we'll start with the travel. So last year, I went to Singapore and I met with the president of FIFA, Giovanni Infantino. And one of the biggest questions that we asked him was subsidizing travel for youth teams, okay?
Nice.
Especially for Guam, because travel all of Guam is very costly.
Correct.
So just about a month ago, we received notice from FIFA that GFA has been accepted as one of the countries that will be allocated $170,000 a year.
170,000 a year.
Yes, for travel, for national teams.
National
okay?
teams, yes.
So your daughter is one of the benefactors of this program.
Yeah, nice.
Okay? So we have also some teams that will be traveling later on this year, and they will also be one of those teams.
Nice. Well, you know, as a recipient of savings, tremendous savings to GFA, I gotta tell you, many thanks to you, Tino, and the entire Guam Football Association for all that you guys continue to do, not just for me, not just for the Guam Contractors Association, but the entire island community. I couldn't tell you how many times, how many kids, I mean, we're talking about experiences off island where it allows them that courage to go off island and venture elsewhere.
Right.
Because of soccer. And I know personally some of the kids that have graduated from college using the sport.
Right.
It is such an incredible experience and just a lifelong ventures for them to create, and even more. Now, I can't wait, because I have a grandson. Tino, I have a grandson. I have a grandson.
I have a granddaughter.
And you have a granddaughter as
Right.
well. And I can't wait for them to go on these trips, because really they still have to work hard. They have to train hard. And most recently, you brought in a professional coach to take over the Masakata team. And that's exciting news for me as a parent. And all of these, because of the sport, it allows me the excuse to travel even more.
Okay.
So, but I got it. Any last few words?
Well, one of the good things about this travel allowance, so now it focuses on the kids to train and no longer look for fundraising. So
Nice.
that's one of the main purposes of why this
Yeah.
travel allowance was given.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure there's a lot more exciting news coming out of the Guam Football Association, and I look forward to it as a father, as a grandfather. I couldn't thank you enough, Tino, for coming here today. And if you would like another subject to come up, please send us a word. Or contractors, the Guam Football Association's number is 637-4321. All right? Now, on three, let's wish everybody happy Friday. All right? 1, 2, 3. Happy Friday.